What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna make a part two on like how hard it is living in society while having a spiritual awakening. I'm gonna make a part two. The reason why I'm making a part two is because I did make a part one to it, but like I was outside and like all the wind it took up. It was so fucking loud that you couldn't even hear me speak. And I'm gonna try to re-upload it or like try to do like a noise cancellation or whatever, but I doubt that's gonna work. But because my Wi-Fi is just fucking up, internet is going slow, so I doubt it's gonna work. But I might as well. It's kind of like a remake video. Unfortunately, I'm so pissed off. I'm so annoyed that like my part one, the difficulties of living in society and being on a spiritual awakening journey. That part one video was just all fucked up because of the wind, so you couldn't hear me speak. I'm so pissed off about that because I worked so hard for that video. I was spitting good knowledge on it, in my opinion. And I was trying to help you guys out too, man. But whatever. So this is a part two, right? So one of the hardest things about being on a spiritual journey while and living in society at the same time is the fact that, like, well, at least for me, I don't know if this is going on with you, but for me, it's that see, I'm the type of person where like it's hard for me to live in society and to interact with people because like the more I learn about spirituality, the more I want to like just get out of it. I'm not suicidal or anything, but it's just like I tend to isolate myself. I tend to like really distance myself from a lot of people because like whenever I do go out, it's because I'm either eating because I'm hungry or I'm buying groceries or I'm getting a haircut or like I'm going like shopping. But that's pretty much it. Or if I'm going to the gym or if I'm going outside to work out, but that's pretty much it. I don't really like interacting with people like that. I really don't. I mean, yeah, it depends on the occasion here and there. I do like going out. I prefer to go out, but like most of the time, sometimes I gotta force myself to interact with people because like not all the time, but for one, because I'm working on my goals, focus on my goals. But at the same time, it's like it's hard to like put yourself out there when you're on a spiritual journey. I'm not sure that's the right word, but because I feel like every human being, we're on a spiritual journey. We're all evolving. Just the fact that you're living and you're learning, that's a spiritual journey, in my opinion. So it depends how you look at it. There's no right or wrong. But what I'm more so talking about is the fact is like when you're learning about how corrupt the world is, if you're learning about the afterlife, different beings living amongst us, like alien beings or ghosts, demonic entities, the devil, learning about the creator, God, um, the corruption of society, money corruption, our government corruption, the elites, the Illuminati, um, just all this shit, right? Learning about lucid dreaming, learning about astral projection, learning about your third eye, learning about Kundalini, learning about your chakra systems, your heart chakra, your crown chakra, all these other chakras, the chakra systems, learning about astrology, learning about tarot readings, learning about time speeding up, I guess. Dark Nights of the Soul, Twin Flame Journey, Twin Flame Experience, um, breaking generational curses, learning about family bloodlines, learning about dysfunctional family systems. Just all this shit, right? All this shit, all this spiritual shit, right? All these downloads, learning about the universe, again, the afterlife, learning about reincarnation, learning about what takes place in our society, how the afterlife is, there's corruption in afterlife. Again, astrology, all this shit, right? For me, it's hard to like, I love to learn about all this shit, but at the same time, it's harder for me to like balance it out. Because when I'm in society, in the real world, I guess, or I interact with people, I don't usually talk about those topics to people because unless they talk about it first, but like when I interact with people, I can tell they're not into it or like I don't know. I just don't like talking about these topics towards people. But one, because I don't know too much about spirituality, I just like to learn it. I just like to watch videos about it, but like I can't explain it. I know, I know about it, but I can't explain it like that. But it's hard because like I feel like the more spiritual we get, it's hard for you to function in society because like you don't want to work a 9 to 5. Your soul doesn't want it. You just want to be free. You just want to eat healthy. You want to work out a lot. You just want to be free, pretty much. Your soul wants to be free, and you don't want to deal with the bullshit and the corruption of the society where you got to work for fucking money. You're not getting paid as much, this and that. So it's hard to interact with people like that. So it's hard for me. I tend to isolate myself like that. I rather not, but like I don't know, man. I just wish um I guess I'm not satisfied with where I'm at in life, I guess. But I mean, I am, but like I'm not in my ideal position in life. Um, my goal in life, I really want to be free. Like I really don't want money to control me. I don't want money to dictate when to wake up, when to sleep, where to stay. Like I want to travel around the world. I want to meet different people. I want to put myself out there. I want to wake up whenever I want. I want to study whenever I want. I want to do whatever I want without money controlling me. I want to eat whatever I want without money controlling me. And that's what we all strive for, pretty much. So until I reach that, then that's when, in my opinion, I'll actually start living life. You know, hopefully it'll happen one day. I want to do that while making YouTube videos as well. That would help a lot. Um, yeah, but like again, the more I learn about spirituality, the more I want to live that type of lifestyle. You know, again, I don't want to be a monk or anything, but I'd rather just do things on my own terms. You know what I'm saying? But I do tend to distance myself from society, from people, this and that. But I gotta check myself because I really don't want to do that. You know. Um, yeah, but I feel like people on if you look at people on YouTube or they talk about similar subjects as I do, or they talk about like spiritual shit, I think it's harder for them too. I think it's hard for introverts too. I feel like introverts they tend to isolate themselves from people because they want to play video games a lot or just anything, but they rather not be outside dealing with society. I really feel for you guys because it's draining, right? I mean, one is draining to isolate yourself, but it's also draining to like interact with people, talk to people. It's just like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? But if I interact with people too much, I feel drained, you know. But also, and not only that, but time is speeding up, so it's like, what the hell, man? Why is time speeding up so fucking fast? You literally don't have time to do anything, man. It's already 8:30, man. I feel like what the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? This is my I think fifth video, and the day's almost over. Come on, man. It's fucking annoying, bro. I just don't get it. I don't understand at all. I really don't. But yeah, man. I feel like it's hard to find the right balance living in society because it's like you gotta interact with people, you gotta work at your job, this and that. You gotta talk about not humane things, but talk about like worldly things, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't mean it in an egotistical way either. It's just like me personally, I rather meet people that are interested, and that learn, that like the things I like. I want to meet people that's into spirituality. I want to meet people that's aware of how corrupt this world is, and it will be very nice. I don't like these shallow connections, these worldly connections. You know, but it is what it is. It sucks, but that's life, I guess. Hopefully, one day I'll meet my soul tribe. Hopefully, one day I'll meet people that are interested in the same topics as me. You know, it'll be nice. But that what makes life really, in my opinion, that what makes life really exciting. It's the fact that you know your ideal life and you really want to like live it. You don't want money to be controlled. You want to be free. And I think one of the reasons why we're here is so we're meant to try to reach to that level, whatever it takes. Will we make it one day? Who knows? As we're living, it's up to us to find out. But hopefully one day we can all reach to our destination and live our ideal lives the way we want to, you know. That'll be really nice one day. Maybe one day it'll happen. Who knows? I mean, it'll be nice, but we'll see, you know. Um, you Empaths, right? So with empaths, they can read energy. They're very sensitive to energy. This and that, yada yada, right? Um, yeah, I kind of feel for them too, because it's like, because they gotta feel all these fucking energies, and they're consumed with all the energy and the noises of people, and they just want to get the fuck out of here, this and that, which I get it. I just wish God could really like give. I wish God could give a fuck at least a little bit, you know. But I do feel like God guides us and leads us to the right direction. But at the same time, I feel like God kind of like fucks us over for so many in so many ways, man. Just the fact that we can't even travel from city to city, from state to state. Just the fact that we can't even we're not working the ideal jobs we want to work in. We're not with the ideal people we want to be around. It shows lack of free will, man. From a from a worldly perspective, but from a spiritually perspective, just the fact that God is allowing this shit to happen, just the fact that God is not giving us the knowledge we really need, just the fact that we can't even have access to our past lives. We don't even know what goes on in afterlife. We don't even know what's going on in outer space. That shows you our lack of free will. I feel like God has the power to give us these types of knowledge, but He doesn't give it to us. And when I'm referring to God, I'm referring to anyone. I'm referring to our Creator. I'm referring to the universe, the devil, the demiurge, beings in the afterlife that have authority that controls us, pretty much. That's what I'm referring to. I'm even referring to our higher selves as well. You just never know. You just never know. So, and when I say he, I mean like he or she, whatever that thing is. I'm just saying he just because. But yeah, let me know if you're having this issue too, where like you're into spirituality, but like you just tend to isolate yourself a lot. Because I'm like that too. You know, I just don't deal with society. I just want to travel. It's not that I'm a loner or like I prefer to be alone. It's more so I'm not living my ideal life. Like I just don't want money to control me. You know, it puts me in a low state of mind. You know, but I guess you gotta be patient. And I guess the purpose of this life is try to reach to that point, and I guess that makes life interesting. You know, but it is what it is. I'm out. Peace.